This workshop is called All the Feels. And my strongest motivation for it was this sense of celebration, was this concept of I'm going to put my feet on the ground for 3 hours and I am going to surrender to my worthiness. I'm going to step into it and surrender to everything that the universe has to offer to celebrate me in this 3 hours. Because we don't do it enough and we don't stand in our own power enough to know and tell other people around us that this is really important. So all of the things that I'm bringing to you guys in this workshop are all of the things that have gotten me through the last 18 months of my life, and all of this change, all of this loss, all of my lessons have led me back to this place of joy, back to this place of I want to feel good. I want to chase what feels good. And as I do that, there's going to be a lot of messages and intuition that the universe is going to drop in front of me. And as I learn to celebrate and as I learn to chase what feels good, it also amplifies my belief that I am worthy for these really amazing opportunities and messages and signals that the universe is going to drop in front of me. So all of these are going to work together to kind of shift you into this really beautiful place to take on the next year. So one of the things that we're going to do, if you guys don't know, my other life is teaching movement, and my body has been my tool for the last 22 years of my career. And about a year and a half ago, I went through a really severe injury to the point where I couldn't use my body anymore. And part of my message in moving through all of this was that I needed to be doing things for my body that felt really good. So I'm going to take you guys through a short movement practice in this workshop that has changed how I view my body, how I feel through my body, and how my body has come to be stronger and healthier through this process. This is the yummiest practice I think I have ever experienced as a mover. It is simple. It is getting you to connect your mind with your body and your senses. It's going to feel good, you guys. There's nothing about it that people can't do. Basically, as one of my coaches talked about it in a workshop that we did over the summertime, she said, you're just going to smear yourself all over the floor. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm super excited to bring this to you guys and to get you integrated again into mind, body, and breathing and connection and something that feels really good inside your cells. I'm also going to bring you guys a teaching moment about how to find passion, purpose, and joy in your life. And it can be deep if you want to take it deep. We're going to keep it fairly light, and it's going to be something that you guys can walk out of. We're going to workshop it. It's going to be very vocal. It's going to be very you're going to draw on the energy of others as they start talking about some things, and we're going to workshop it together as a group, which I'm really excited about. So you're going to see this process of development happen. And I really feel like if we can start to come from this place again of joy, excitement, enthusiasm, and purpose in our life, it's just going to pull us. We don't have to like trudge through life anymore with trying to sink our claws in. Really, it's just going to magnetically pull us through life. So I'm super happy to bring that for you guys, especially coming into the new year. Another practice for me that I find very, very valuable is the practice of pulling in like talismans in my life. I find them very physical. So when I have an intention in my life, I usually purchase or acquire or create some sort of talisman. So let's say, for example, my tattoos are a big one. Usually when I have something in my life that is pivotal or something that I want to concentrate on and bring forth in my life, I create a tattoo around it. Now, it doesn't have to be that permanent. However, we are going to do tattoos, semi-permanent ones. But talisman. So I also use jewelry. Jewelry is a big one for me. So we're going to be building intentional mala bracelets. So these are bracelets that have semi-precious stones as well as earth-inspired, there'll be wood beads that go on there as well as a little intentional pendant that will go on it. So we're going to build these together, and what's really cool about them is you get to set the intention for them, and as you build them with your own hands, you get to apply that intention into your mala, and then as you wear it, it will be this continual reminder of whatever that intention is. And I feel like these sorts of talismans in our lives are what help us keep on course correction. As we go about our lives and we do our things, they get busy, they get noisy again. It's really easy as I'm waving my arm around to have this thing on my arm that goes, oh my gosh, this is what my intention was, right? And it brings us back into focus. So it's a very practical way. They're beautiful, you guys. They're gorgeous, but they're a very practical way to help keep you on course with the intention that you create. I'm going to be making you guys my favorite cookies. They are going to be dairy-free, and they're going to be low gluten, not completely gluten-free. But these are my favorite cookies. These are my feel-good. These are my soul food cookies, and I'm going to make those for you guys because they taste amazing. So I'm going to be bringing those, making them by hand, infusing them with love. We are going to do intentional temporary tattoos. I'm really excited about this. These are all about self-love. These are all about worthiness. And again, these are things that will, it's a bit of a ceremony that we'll be doing to put these on your body. And then they will act as a reminder for you guys to keep carrying that intention through your life. And then, so that's kind of the workshop. There's a roller ball. We're going to do a essential oils roller ball. So you have something to carry around with you to continue to support you in this energetic and kind of spiritual and body connection that you're going to have coming out of this workshop. So you get to leave with that as well. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about is I'm going to run a little contest for those of you guys that already have purchased your tickets. And for the next 10 people who are willing to purchase their tickets, you guys will be entered into a draw for a little package that's created by me. Again, these are some things that help move me through my life. One of them will be this tank top. Dun, 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 dun. It says, love big, take no shit. So I have one of those left from this batch of 12 that I made that will be in our giveaway package. I also have this bracelet. So some of you guys may have seen this if you see me around in real life, but this bracelet I created a really, really long time ago. It was specifically for this young woman who was going through a very difficult time in her life. And I created it to symbolically show her that no matter how dark life gets, right? So that's this black band all around us. No matter how dark life gets, there will always be a shining light in your life somewhere. Sometimes it comes from within you, and sometimes it comes from outside of you, but to always, always search for that light and know that it will be there. So I'm wearing this one this time. This is not my first time putting this on, but I'm wearing this one this time because I went through a lot of depression in this past year, on and off. And it was my continual reminder that there is always, always going to be a light. And I just need to hang on. I just need to find hope and knowing that that light is there and it will come. So I'm going to include one of those in this little package for you guys. I'm also going to include a copy of Danielle Laporte's White Hot Truth. So if you haven't read this book yet, this is one of my favorite books. It's a really fresh take on kind of spirituality and spiritual practice in Danielle's life. It's a very practical guide, and it's based on a lot of her years of experience of going through things. Keeping in mind, of course, it's one person's opinion, but I really loved it just coming in a little bit objectively, going, I wonder how she thinks and feels about this, and then I wonder how this fits in my life. So I absolutely loved it, so I'm going to include a copy of that as well. So it's a 3-part package, you guys. You're going to get my tank top, you're going to get this bracelet that I have, and you're going to get a copy of White Hot Truth. And if you already have White Hot Truth, know that you can also give this away as a gift to someone as well. So again, the 9 people that have already purchased tickets, the next 10 who will purchase tickets, you guys will all go into a draw. You guys can also get an additional enter into the draw if you refer someone who also buys a ticket. So just let me know, drop me an email if you have somebody who buys a ticket because you referred them to. Tell me who that is, and then I will put another draw in the bag for you to be able to win this little package, and we'll do that draw at the workshop. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. The video got a little bit long, but I wanted to include all those little pieces. So hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I wish you a really beautiful week, guys. Happy November.